fuck off.
This episode is brought to you by another round of Cialis. Roll the tape.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Is it real? It's a voicemail. Hi. It's Jorge. It's Georgie. Wanted to call in. I was just listening to the Are You Afraid of the Gay pod, and wanted to put my 2 cents in because it's kind of in between what Joe and Anthony were talking about, heights. Now, a little precursor, I work in stage management, so I have to deal with tall ladders, lights, rigs, marquees, things that are just high. And I hate it. I hate it. But here's where it's kind of different. I don't mind super, super tall heights. I've been bungee jumping before, love it. I've done crazy thing with heights. But if it's that high and something happens and I fall, and that's kind of a good night, all done, game over, all right. When I have to deal with a ladder, and I've got so many tall ladders at work, 10 feet or above, it's one of those heights that it's like, ooh, if I fall, then that's a serious injury. That's a trip to the hospital. This is going to hurt a lot. So that's why I hate heights. Also, fuck spiders. Those can go. Hope you guys are good. Bye.
He's right for that because the movie Arachnophobia fucking scared me when I was young. But anyways, we're the plastics of podcasting. First, you have Joe. He's the guy who can quote SNL better than their own cast. Weirdly good at naming random station wagons by looking at their tires, and once made a stranger cry at brunch just by raising an eyebrow. Anthony, think Regina George if she were gay, southern, and unrealistically tall. He will compliment your outfit and ruin your life in the same sentence. And me, I'm Jay. I'm the one your therapist warned you about. Equal parts charm and chaos with a PhD in mispronouncing words. And together, we're your hosts of Beards and Sundries.
And I'm Jay.
I miss
We're the plastic to podcasting. And welcome back.
Hi, I'm Jay.
1991 Ford Colony Park.
I'm gonna slash those fucking tires.
Hey, I can recognize it.
I just got my height taken, and I'm 6 foot 20 feet. Unrealistically tall.
Well, I don't think Jorge's afraid of climbing you like a ladder.
Welcome back to Season 7, Episode 21.
Looks like a
of
rickety
Beards and
ladder.
Sundries.
What'd you say?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said he looks like a rickety ladder.
Oh, yeah.
I'm too fat to look like a rickety ladder.
That's right, guys. It is time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the shop where 3 gay men with beards do inventory on a new sundry in each episode.
My name is Jay, and I've criticized myself enough that I'm actually an expert to help criticize others.
Yeah, we know.
He won't stop.
Once you pop, you just can't stop.
Whether you like it or not. I'm Anthony, a compliment sandwich, sans the bread.
Ew.
Ooh,
This is
you
a
have
soggy
smelly
sandwich.
dog farts. And I'm Joe, and can I just say something? And don't take it the wrong way, but you guys both forgot your name badges again.
Yeah, I know. It's on the counter in the kitchen, and you're just going to have to figure out if I work here or not.
Well, we just
Hang on.
know that you love being in the kitchen, Jay. But
Wait.
Make me a sandwich.
ooh. And that means that today's sundry item is constructive criticism. Beardos, white people are stupid. And this topic will hopefully explain some of that stupidity and maybe even shed some light on things that can seem dark and daunting. Food Month is entering its final stretch, so today we thought that we would talk about a topic that will most likely come up in conversation if you are going to be celebrating Thanksgiving with family members. Yes, sometimes the conversations can seem a little condescending, even though the person who is giving you advice doesn't always necessarily mean any ill will by it. Today, we'll look at constructive constructive criticism and see how it can be helpful, and try to give some good-ish advice on how to navigate tricky topics of conversation. After the break, we're going to rag on each other. It's almost Thanksgiving. We have to at least laugh a little today. Later on, we've got some Beardos submitted sundries that won't make any comments about your weight. And then for game time, Jay suggested a fun idea to keep in line with our armchair therapy this episode. But before we give helpful advice on dating, instead of telling our cousin to stop acting crazy and smile more, how about this week's voicemail? I don't ever want to go bungee jumping ever.
I actually do.
I would do that.
I think I would.
Too many things can go wrong.
I also want to go skydiving.
Yeah, but do you want to wear a parachute?
No. That's why I want to do
exactly.
It'll be like that scene in Family
You're
Guy
catching
where
on, Joe.
he throws the parachute. It's
Starting
like
to figure it out.
he throws the parachute. It's full of silverware, and he's like, "That one's probably fine."
I want to Peggy Hill this and just fall into a pile of mud.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
spa Peggy and meatballs.
I'm so glad we heard from Jorge. Georgie.
Aw, Jorge. Ooh, he rolled that R, and I was like, what?
Jorge. Mm-hmm. Have you guys ever seen that video where the guy's like, I'll take some carne asadas, and he's like, no. And he's like, you got to say it right. And he's like, I can't roll my R's. And it's like literally a Hispanic guy. He's like, no, say it right. And he's like, I'll take some carne asadas. And the guy like at the drive-thru is like,
God.
I always like the one where it says, I'll have a rose con polo, and then it's a rose with a polo t-shirt.
What'd that make me think of the Boston, I lost my khakis.
Would you check your khakis?
You check your khakis?
That's because it makes me want to go to Puerto Vallarta with Jay.
No.
I still
Love those L's.
Puerto Vallarta. And it was even after we did that whole little like Christmas special where
my
Joe-
I'm really
Puerto
glad we're doing
Vallarta.
this episode on
Vallarta.
self-criticism and constructive criticism. This is
Constructive.
wonderful. I
Yes.
love this.
We haven't gotten there yet. I can do whatever
Yeah,
I
I know.
want
We're
right
starting
now.
real
still on the voicemail.
early.
No. Nope, we're still on the voicemail. 'cause I
it's
wanna talk
fine.
about
We're
the
gonna make
spiders.
fun
Why
of
does everybody-
Jay.
Why does everybody hate spiders so much? You guys, spiders are really great for your local ecosystem. They're a great form of pest control.
I know. I don't hate them. I just don't want them around me.
I hate them around me.
They're not paying
they're-
rent.
They're all around you presently.
Those fuckers do not deserve to
there.
be in this apartment. This is expensive. I pay for it. Unless they bring additional income, fuck them.
Uh-huh.
They can hang outside my patio, though. That's fine.
They can go outside where I'm not.
Outside.
I will say-
Outside.
I found a
Don't
black
get-
widow on the inside of our garage door the other day, and so I was like, I'm gonna have to kill this spider.
I was like,
Oh, what up?
what?
How could you?
With
It's
a
great for our
flamethrower, hopefully.
ecosystem.
Listen, most
Using
spiders,
your own words.
if I find a spider in the house, usually I'll trap it and let it out. But black widow, I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, ScarJo.
We ain't taking no chances.
So thanks, Jorge. Jorge?
Yeah.
Oh, Georgie.
Yeah.
You'll float too.
Thanks, Jorge.
Oh, God.
Gracias.
Are we threatening him on air?
No, we need more voicemails.
You'll float too.
Nope. I'm just saying.
You'll leave voicemails
thanks.
too.
And I'm touching my nipples.
You'll
so
leave
you guys
voicemails
think
too. I love that.
what-
Oh my God, I
think
love
what
it.
else- Think what else you could get
Jesus.
if you leave a
fuck.
voicemail.
Guys,
Stop
put your
it.
tits away.
Stop it. Bouncing like that girl in
Jesus.
Airplane with the jello.
I love that you're wearing the meat shirt too. So it's just
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
It's what's for dinner. Dum dum dum.
But Joe, do you think I could find something nice to say about Jay in the sundries aisle?
Yes.
This week,
doubt it.
yes.
You better.
But if you guys are new to the show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is, the term comes from an old English word meaning odds and ends. Now these days, it's used mainly in retail as a way to group together items that don't typically have a group of their own. So, as three very constructive gay men with beards, we are using the term to group together the wide range of topics that we cover.
Anthony, I want you to know.
I hate
make
when you
the-
say my name like that.
Anthony.
Wait, hang on. Jay, I think that you could probably say my name a little bit more. I don't know how to phrase that constructively.
I make the commercials mostly, and so I'm going to get worse and worse and worse. Just remember that.
Would you like some
Unless I
criticism
have
on
a
those
reason
commercials?
not to.
I like making commercials too.
Okay.
You're so about it all the time, so I didn't want to take
What?
it from you.
You're welcome to any time. Like, always take over.
Yeah, we don't mind.
Do it.
Joe writes some gold. He wrote that one that was so amazing.
Yeah. The Buco del Culo.
No, the fart one that was recently the fart,
Oh,
like the
Jay's
like,
Only Farts?
Only Farts, that's the
Oh,
one.
God. I thought you were going to say 88.8, and I was like, no.
I did find
That
music.
was my gold.
Listen. I have learned that there is this aura about me recently that makes it so that people are incapable of giving me credit for the things that I do.
Well, yeah.
So, great
You're tall.
example. We went to a drag show where our friend who painted Joe for his drag show was hosting. That morning, as part of our payment to them to like paint Joe's face, I made some eggs Benedict. And I mean, I didn't, it's not super crazy, but I did make a nice breakfast. And then while we're at this event, and this bitch, I know she isn't listening to this, this bitch up here in front of all these people gives Joe credit for making this breakfast. I was like, how did he make the breakfast when you were putting paint on his goddamn face?
It's just I'm so
Anthony.
talented.
Why are you so offended when you don't get the credit?
Joe will ask me, he's like, oh man, Jay
Joe.
turned me onto this thing, and I'm like, I turned you onto this thing. What the fuck?
In your defense, in my
Joe,
defense,
what did I turn
do
you
it,
on to?
I do it to multiple people. Like, remember when I said that we were riding in Sarah's Mustang for the parade? And it was clearly your Mustang that she was driving, and I completely forgot that you owned that Mustang for 5 minutes?
That's true. It was like a 6 or 7 month purchase. And now I'm looking at him again because I was like, that was kind of fun.
Where are you going to keep it?
I have a massive parking garage now.
So here's the thing: is I don't need the credit for the Benedict thing. That was a moment where I was just like, oh, maybe this is a problem with me. It was just telling. So I was like, maybe there's something about me that makes people go, that guy just doesn't do any fucking thing.
I don't think that's what it is. I think she's just a forgetful drag queen.
Well, that's true. That's obviously that is what the real answer is.
Yeah, and I can't imagine anybody's doing it out of spite. But I can start doing it out of spite if you want.
You will.
Start.
You're already going to do it. Like,
Sorry, I can
are you
ramp
asking
it
my
up.
permission?
You know what I love about this show? I love that Joe and I run it, and everything is about Joe and I, and nobody else is in it.
Honestly, if you say that, I will disappear. I will go do some other. I've got Pokemon to play. I've got stuff I could be doing right now, man. Whew, you don't even know.
Oh my god. Speaking of Pokemon, we need to do another one of those rounds of Jay, who's that Pokemon? Because that was such a fun game.
That was kind of fun. The Hoozlewaddle?
Or one of our friends suggested an idea where it's Pokemon or prescription medicine, and you have to guess between
That's
the
a
two.
really great idea. I love that
God,
idea.
I'd probably take them all, so I'd win that one.
I choose you,
I feel like the
Manjaro.
other thing we could do now that Joe and I are learning German is to start like giving you German words to pronounce.
Okay, I can handle this. I'd be better at that than American words. Or
And then
Spanish
you
words,
guess,
obviously.
Like what it is.
Jay's like, Poopinchestin. I wonder what this is.
I did that last week. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, Miss Piggy. I did that last week. Kirby.
What is that? What is that like the stupid thing on Tumblr that keeps popping up for me? That's like the Grinder notification that says 6'4" mass top, and it says hiya. It's hiya as if they were saying hiya, but
Miss Piggy.
the gif I know is Miss Piggy flying over the balcony over on Kermit. Hiya! Oh my god!
Do you guys want to know why this topic popped in my head today?
Yes.
Did you get some unconstructive criticism today?
Did someone else tell you to go back in the gym?
There's so much about the gym. Anyways, I had a haircut this weekend. And so instead of just going in and being like, do the same thing you've done for the past 5 years, I decided, I was like, let's fuck around with ChatGPT. And yes! Everyone see them? No, I'm kidding. I went to ChatGPT and was like, what's a cut that fits my fat fucking face? And she goes,
No, but I see that widow's peak.
Shut up. She's like, here's 5 options. And I was like, I'll pick this one. So I did it. And today I was like, what do we feel? Does it feel like it fits my face and my style? And she goes, yeah, it fits great. You did just a little too high in one point. And I was like, okay, yeah, she's right for that. No, this bitch continues on.
Oh.
And she goes, I'm being very blunt on everything that's wrong with it. She continued to say, your beard is too triangle shape and it makes your face look fat.
Those exact words?
Thanks, ChatGPT. I've been trying to say the same thing for 15 years.
Constructively.
That one made me go, bitch, what? And then this one. Your eyebrows are doing 0 favors. She's like, they're not horrible. You just have strong eyes and a good stare, and a subtle cleanup at all would just really look much better. Remove the wild hairs and do better.
Just shave all of it.
You know what, Beardos? I've said a lot of negative things about ChatGPT on the show, and I am here to tell you I was wrong.
She says, you know how you look better, Jay? You should go full
care.
Tilda Swinton.
I don't care how much water that used. It was worth it.
I was like, that water waste was worth it.
Worth it.
Man,
I read that and I was like, bitch.
that water is boiling.
I did tell you to be
Out
blunt,
here,
but fuck off.
Just
first
getting
of all.
sent to the Shadow Realm like Seto Kaiba and Yu-Gi-Oh!
And the annoying part is, I was like, you're not wrong. You could have just been a little nicer. I guess I should have probably not made you as mean as I have.
And she was like, silence, human. The machines are taking over.
I was going to say, you have to train ChatGPT to be mean to you.
I've trained her
Otherwise,
to be blunt.
it tries really hard to be nice.
So I've trained her not to do that with me because I'm like, I hate that. I hate you supporting me in every fucking thing because I want you to call out the things that I'm doing wrong. Okay.
Well,
I may.
it's the eyebrows.
May have done too well.
Yeah.
So, what should we say back to her? Speaking of,
Tell her, at least I have eyebrows.
I want to go back to your criticisms earlier and say, at least I have eyebrows, bitch.
Would I be prettier if I looked like Tilda Swinton?
Oh, I love it. She goes, oh, okay, coming in swinging with the eyebrow heat. You know what? Fair. You do at least have eyebrows, and they're strong enough that if you overpluck them, we will all notice immediately. That's power.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, now she's like, so yes, pop off. You have eyebrows, bitch.
Oh, so I guess you do have eyebrows.
You should say, at least when I'm wasting water, it's because of shower sex and not computing power.
Shower sex is too much now.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah.
we say...
We did talk about this.
Yeah, we established this last week. Shower sex. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Now, shower hugs and kisses and little dabbles and little tinkle plays is... Oh, wow, tinkle wasn't quite what I was meaning.
I mean,
But
honestly,
anyways.
if I'm getting into the
I mean-
tinkle play, I will be in the shower. That's what's
It's going to be in the
occur.
shower. So
It's going to be in the shower.
That's a fair spot to have tinkle play.
Is this advice from the gym showers from you, Jay? Some
Oh, no, I don't do the
kisses,
gym
some
showers because I
hugs?
just come home and walk Reggie and sweat again, so I shower home.
Then it's tinkle time.
Then it's tinkle time.
Tinkle, at the bar.
Now that you got the Cialis, you can do a little more than tinkle.
Oh, my God, I can't believe how much I forgot that stuff.
Pee in your own mouth standing
is a
up.
Wonderful. Yes. Yes, like I was impressed. I was like, wow, has my stream really gotten that weak?
Such a strong stream. Oh, look who is manly in this urinal today.
That's what I'm waiting for in the bathrooms. I want a man to be like, wow, you're
Jay's
on
at-
Cialis, aren't you?
Jay's at the office and he's like, wow, my stream is so strong. And they're like, well, you play Fortnite? And he's like, what?
What's
Twitch?
Fourth mate? No, a man's like, that stream's so strong, and I like sway over with this hard on. I'm like, yes, it is.
It's like a fire hose and it slams against the wall.
It's like Scary Movie.
I was thinking more like Superstore when what's her name gets the power washer out to spray the protesters down.
Breaks the glass in the car
Dina,
windows.
yeah, and she's just like, and they're like, that can be dangerous, and she breaks the glass on his new car, and it's just you in the bathroom, like, ah! The stream is too strong.
I had so much water today.
Just at the urinal, there's a guy next to you like, man, that stream is real strong, bro. Let me see that boner, too.
He's like, man, sounds like you're frying chicken.
I hated that. I hate how I laughed at it, too.
Oh, let me just criticize that. I'm just kidding. That's good.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
One of the pieces, not really a criticism, something that's been said about my laugh is that I sound like Seth Rogen.
You do.
And that is something I've had to learn to accept, because when I hear my laugh on this show, I'm like, ugh.
Your hard laugh, like when you're doing a hearty laugh, like it's not Seth Rogen, but like when you're doing like the middle laugh, like something's about to be funny.
Most of my laughs, which are
like
middle of the road,
you're chuckling.
Like,
yeah, there it is.
Maybe I should lean into that and make that my personality for comedy purposes, where I do things that aren't really funny but make me appear as though I'm funny.
Maybe season 8, I can mention that somehow in the intro. We have Anthony, also kind of known as Seth Rogen.
Hey, Doc, you almost done? I gotta go get some beers with the fellas.
Work on this date.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
So anyways. But after getting slightly offended, I took my self-criticism, or my constructive criticism. Why do I keep wanting to say self-criticism? I took my constructive criticism pretty well, and now I've shaved off my eyebrows and beard, and I've cried for hours.
So how many eyebrow pencils are in your Amazon cart right now?
You know, weirdly, none.
That is weird.
Oh, those are webworms on his face right now. He shaved them earlier.
They're pipe cleaners.
This is all drawn on.
Oh, that one's crawling off.
Oh, God.
Get back up there.
We get like halfway through this and one of them starts peeling off.
We just get a woolly willy and just drag
beard's,
the
like,
eyebrow
hanging
down
off.
from your hair.
It's
Woolly
like
willy.
that skit from the Goes Wrong show on 90 Degrees where the guy takes off his beard and he's like, the beard! Did we get that far?
No, we did not get that far.
My bad.
He's a phony. This beard comes right off.
He's a phony!
This guy's a phony.
You know who lives here? A big fat phony.
Big fat phony. God. You know, one day somebody's going to call in and make a reference to some of the shows that we reference frequently. And I will feel a little vindicated that we make these references so fucking often, because I just feel like most of the time somebody's going to be listening to this and be like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Everyone's like, I don't get where the references come from. So if you actually get them, would you let us know?
I wonder if any of these are just auto-playing and your pets are at home listening to us right now going buzz, 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 buzz.
You know what? And that's okay, because whoever's listening, you're a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're being so handsome, little good boy. Also good little girl, just laying there all sweet. Oh,
Okay, we're going to get some sundries related to this from people who are into that. But, you know, whatever. It's fine.
And for those of you that aren't pets listening, you're
Go back to the deep one again.
A very good boy.
And then Jason would say, boop, boop, on the nose. Are you horny?
No, say it again deeper.
You're a good boy.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to use that later.
You're a good boy.
Now say it.
Can I think about you in the tub later?
Now say it with a Greek accent in a low voice.
You're a good boy.
No.
Remember that funny joke for the party later. Alan Rickman.
I'm Alan Rickman.
And that's constructive criticism on Jay's deep voice.
Thank you. And I accept it. It's fine.
You know, I will say I've been doing a better job at work of accepting constructive criticism, because at Verizon I always got like super defensive because it was always like very not like it wasn't constructive, let's put it that way. It was mostly just criticism. And so like the whole time I'm like, oh my God, everybody, I feel like I'm going to be fired all the time. And so I'm constantly trying to defend myself. And at this job, it is so nice to chill out and be like, oh yeah, no, I messed that up for sure. Like, yeah, thank you for showing it to me. And like, and thank you for teaching me how to fix it.
Yeah, I used to take that kind of stuff like someone was thinking that they were better than me and they wanted to see me fail. But now I've kind of reframed it to, like, if you have a better way for me to do this that is going to be easier and more efficient, then I'm all ears. And if it's not, then I will just say thanks for the advice and I'll go back to doing it the way I was. Thanks.
And even then,
Do it my
sometimes there are
way.
people out there that want you to fail. And then, like, when I watch it and see it, I'm just like, cool, maybe I will. Maybe you'll get your answer. Maybe you'll get your wish. Or maybe I'll prove you wrong. But it's sad that you're focused on me. Focus on you, you little bitch.
No, that's fine. You can think about me if you want
You can
to.
think about me all you want. I mean, that is kind of one of the things that took me a long time to recognize. But the fact that there are people out there that are like that critical of me and talk about me a lot and things like that, it's really powerful to know that I have that much space in their head, and most of the time I've done nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I've done a lot, and I deserve to be in their head.
I don't even know who you are. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go for it.
Oh, no. You seem like you had something very pertinent.
Oh, I was just going to say, actually, was it last week? I actually kind of felt bad and did some self-constructive criticism on me on how to handle situations, because it was when you were complaining about AI.
Oh, yeah. I had my own little moment there, didn't I?
Yeah, but I also was like, sometimes you just need to let people vent instead of trying to change the situation all the time. And
You know
I was
what's
like,
funny?
no, that's actually a good thing.
Is we were listening to not last week's episode of the podcast, but the week before that, and we were talking about how we have these open conversations with one another, and I was like, I need to follow up with Jay about that, because my knee-jerk reaction was to be like, oh, fuck you.
And you can do that. That's perfectly fine.
Well, yeah, and again, I let my knee-jerk reactions happen in my head, because I'm just like, oh, okay, well, like, that's whatever you're just feeling based off of what you just saw, so, like, you need to process it, too. And then later on, I was like, you know, I do appreciate that he's trying to help me, like, reframe it to something positive. But I think in this moment, I just needed my friend to commiserate with.
Yeah. And after a bit, I was like, huh, you know what?
I meant to follow up with you about it, but then as soon as I had processed it that way in my head, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I just thought about it today, so.
I was like, I need to say something, because I don't want to, like, let it go. But then I was like, then today, that whole stupid fucking shit popped back up at work, and I just forgot about everything else.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, so for such a long time, like, I just was good about bitching about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I reached a point where I was like, it's not helping me. And so...
That did give me a moment where I was like, I do kind of complain a lot about this, but other things too. And I was like, you know, maybe you need to take a moment and start thinking about how you're airing your complaints.
And so my method has been to be like, yeah, I can be upset about it. But if I kind of like spin my brain to be like, I don't really have control of this, so I have to find a way to adapt to it.
Yeah.
And it's made life in general a lot easier, because then I just don't feel so upset about things. And sometimes I just forget that venting is beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was the other thing, is that day I was feeling so frustrated between that and, like, everything else that was happening at work. And in my head, I was like, I think I just need to, like, after the fact, I was like, I think I just needed to get shit out of my head. And I was using our group thread as that, like, method of getting it out of me and into something else, so that I could look at how small it is realistically.
Yeah, and I just fucking shut it down. Fuck you.
No, you were fine. I was like, I had my own little moment. I was mad for just a second, and I was like, you know what? By that evening, I was completely good. So
My favorite
which
part
for
was
me is
like,
actually, like, pretty awesome, because I'm the 10-time winner of the Golden Grudge.
my favorite part was like, I made Anthony mad, and I was like, I'm going to change the conversation to sex.
I was like, I don't want him to think that I'm really mad, because I'm not, like, mad. I'm not mad in a way that I'm, like, gonna, you know, obviously, like, it's gonna affect our friendship. I just, like, you know.
I totally
I had
get
my own
exactly
little
what happened.
So it's like, I'm gonna make sure I respond to his messages. And then, what was it? It was like day before yesterday, you sent a message, and I was like, I forgot to respond to something, and I was like, fuck, he's gonna think I'm mad.
I like how that's still in your brain about I'm going to be mad, I'm just like, oh, no, I don't give a shit.
Okay,
You
well,
don't
good.
have to respond.
I didn't like lose sleep over it. So if that's
I mean, now, if you find your tire slashed tomorrow,
please, can you just
I'm not mad.
Can you drop a boulder on the car? It's worth like it's insured for more than like I owe on it by a lot.
That's weird. My brake line's cut.
Oh, don't kill me in the process. Well, let me think about that one.
Now, this brings up a very interesting point of conversation about this topic, is that sometimes these things can seem very one-sided, but at the same time, it can be very big for one person. There are a lot of things that have happened in my life where someone will say something to me, and then they probably forget about it in an instant right after that, but then I latch onto it, and then it festers, and I think about it constantly, and it rolls around in my brain 16 different ways, and that kind of is a little bit of what you two experienced, I think, where like Jay said that stuff and then switched the conversation, and Anthony kind of just kept thinking about it for a little while and got mad about the topic of conversation. And so it's important to kind of try to, I don't know if it's important to like hash out a topic when it happens like that, but try to kind of talk through it and kind of come to a resolution where both people feel like it's, comfortable being left off there. Does that make sense? Like, it's easy to latch onto something that someone says, and then it's all you think about, and it just turns into some ugly, disgusting thing, and then the other person has just said the one thing rolls off their shoulder, and then they forget about it completely. So you gotta kind of remember that can sometimes be the case.
I will also tell you, if you say, no, it's fine, I know you're shutting it down, but I'm going to say, okay, it's fine. You do not want to continue talking about it, and I'm not going to push it.
And so that is actually what I mean when I say that, is not necessarily that it's fine. It's more of the, hey, if we keep talking about it, it's probably not going to be the best time to have the conversation. I might need a minute to process things, because I could be entirely wrong. And I need a second to realize that myself.
And it took me a long time to recognize that, because the way I grew up, you had to solve problems to feel safe again.
Yep, that's because I had to learn this because I am such a fixer because of the way I grew up.
And so now I've taken to the point where I'm like, I'm going to tell you, oh, hey, I didn't mean to do this, blah, blah, blah. And if you say it's fine, I'm like, that's it. You either need to process it, or you're going to be mad at me, and you have every right to do whatever you want. One of them, is going to be a better direction. The other one, later on you're going to dwell on and be like, this was a poor choice. And that's just what you get to learn. I do the same thing. I'm not just saying you.
No. You're saying it specifically to me, and that's how I'm taking it.
Well, you need to fucking grow up.
And the air of superiority that you are casting over the podcast right now is, man, does it stink when you like smell your own brand that much?
No, my shit smells great.
Well, and the reason I brought that up specifically is because it made me think of that thing that you had, Jay, with your friend, where they said, do I need to get back in the gym? And they said yes. And so he probably forgot about that right after that conversation, but 100%. You kept thinking about it. And that's one of those examples.
I was like, did I tell you guys about that? I couldn't remember if I mentioned it on the show, but yeah.
I think we talked about it a week before last.
I feel like it because I just had talked about it that night with him, showing him another situation he was going through. I said, well, think about it this way. People say things and don't mean it the way you took it sometimes. And it's like me trying to be like, hey, this is the way it is, but, fucking we got to do this to make life better. And I don't mean anything by it, but I know how it can come off if I'm thinking about it. And so sometimes I just have to be reminded that my perception is not the only one.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I think it was for me, it was just a moment where you hit this nerve after all of my other nerves have been like stressed to their absolute limits.
And I'll do it again.
And I had to think about that.
Fucking do it again.
Just like, because most of my anger was not even at you. It was just at this whole situation that I've been dealing with. And then I also had to check myself with that and be like, look, like, man, this may be stressing you out, but you've been at this job for 2.5 years. This is the first time you've reached any level of stress that you've thought about it after work. And even that is not so stressful as you were at Verizon, where you wanted to drive up a bridge every day.
Yep.
Literally. So maybe take a second and put it in perspective.
My favorite part about our friendship is we can literally talk about this shit on a public show that everyone else has to listen to.
You have to listen to our problems.
You have to learn from us. And then I'm going to get off the show and be like, fucking Anthony was fucking mad at me. Fuck him.
And I'm going to dwell on it and not
And I'm
talk
not going
about
to
it.
fucking respond to him for 3 days. Fuck him. And then I'm going to make a commercial about
I'm
him.
going to assume that he knows what I'm feeling and not say it out loud.
I feel
Damn
like
him.
the percentage of time that I've ever been mad at you compared to the amount of time that we are always in
You've
like
been
a
turned
really
on by
good
me?
place.
Very different.
To the percent, actually, let's see. I think it goes top up here in a good place.
Top,
down
yeah.
here, mad
Bottom,
at you.
no.
Down here, turned on by you. There's still a little bit.
Wait a minute. You've been mad at me more than we've been turned on? Damn it.
It's the eyebrows, Jay. They're not doing you any favors.
Keep calling
These
me a good
goddamn
boy. That
eyebrows
might
turn
change
off all the
today.
boys. That's why I can't stay in a relationship.
Your
Oh,
eyebrows
just
chase
keep
all the boys
eyebrows.
from the yard, and they're like, ah!
Yikes!
You know, if you get that low voice and you keep calling me a good boy, you could probably work past that angry part. Like we could
Just
really
wear-
bump this up today.
Just wear
You
really big
shoulda
sunglasses.
told me so. You should have told me so.
You should have told me.
Again, listeners, Family Guy. That's a reference.
Yeah.
It's so much Family Guy. But yeah, I feel like now I'm in this place, and also it's nice to have a boss as far as work is concerned that will tell me if I've done something wrong, but I don't feel like it's life and death most of the time, where it's like, hey, I think we messed this up, but like let's just fix it and let's move on.
Healthy.
That was really good, Anthony.
Thank you. I just wanted to turn everything away from how horny I was for you.
It's hard to turn away with that
After
boner
that
pointing straight
horny
at you.
episode, you're mad at me this much and horny at me this much. So we're getting
They're bumping up on each other right now.
They're
Balance.
They're
They're
touching
cooking something up.
Now you try to do John from Grease's voice again, and it might go back down.
well, I'll stay away from that, and I'll stick to Porta Vallarta.
Oh man,
Oh, God.
Rock
put that
solid
boner
right
away.
now. Thanks, Alice.
Cialis doesn't work unless you're aroused. So, haha.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
God,
I've
the
read
number
the
one thing that
instructions.
turns me on is mispronouncing words in other languages.
I
Mispronunciating
knew it.
things.
That's why you're friends with me. Because you're like,
It
this guy
is.
is so bad at talking. I just cannot get rid of erections when I listen to
It's
him.
why I can't stand up during the show.
You guys are sick. Sick.
Let's get a break.
Let's take a break.
You're listening to the cold, shiny, hard plastic podcast, Beards and Sundries. And we'll be right back.
And through the magic of podcasting, we have returned from break.
Is this the segment where we're supposed to criticize each other?
Yeah, bitch.
You know, Anthony, you fucking suck.
No.
Eyebrows.
Going.
Eyebrows. Eyebrows.
I now know why nobody gives you credit for anything. You fucking suck.
That's a lot coming from that fucking triangle ass beard, bitch.
Shut up, Ruth.
Jay, I don't hate you because you're
speaking
fat.
of Ruth-
You're fat because I
speaking of
hate
Ruth,
you.
Is she living up on your forehead? Up on that widow's peak? That's what she got off of Dante's peak?
Speaking of, my girl did my haircut, and she was trying to style it, and it wasn't going well at the moment.
was trying.
She was trying. And she took a side picture, and I, looked at my hair from the side, and I was like, ah! Oh, my God, that receding hairline's, way back there. She's like, it looks good. And I was like, don't you fucking lie to me.
We
I'll
call
fire
this
you.
we call this hairstyle "Angels in the Outfield."
Oh my god.
Oh God, yeah, I got a 5 head these days.
Yeah, the Admiral Twins back open for business, baby. Let's show some movies on that thing.
I'm actually going to start renting this space out for advertisements. So,
Somebody will put a Charlie Kirk thing up
and before long, oh God,
Did you have any of those in Oklahoma City after that happened, where people put up billboards? I was like, you guys. He was a podcaster. Imagine I get shot and they're putting up billboards of me out there.
I'd put a
They want to put
billboard
them on
of you.
money.
Yeah, you put up my whole entire ass.
Oh
There's
my
not
God!
enough
I'll subscribe to your OnlyFans for 1 month and just save all the pictures I need.
You can't save them. Believe me.
Screenshot them.
Nope, it doesn't let you.
God damn
Does
it!
it not?
It doesn't.
You know what?
Oh.
Wait a minute. I swore I've saved stuff from OnlyFans before.
Wow. So you're taking money away from the creators and putting it in your spank bank instead of
No,
theirs.
they get it monthly still. Oh no, not anymore. I did.
Not anymore.
unsubscribe
Yeah,
from that one.
you got all your.
Yeah.
You got.
Yeah,
was
you don't have to.
You put your hand
stole
in the
their
cookie
content.
jar. You took all the chocolate chips for yourself, and then you put the lid back on and put it right down the drain.
Yeah, but that's like when I subscribed to. Oh my God! Speaking of, I pulled out my old extended hard drive the other day,
Oh,
and
no.
that is where all the old pornos that I downloaded are. And wow.
You
The
plug it
way
in the
that I
computer, your
used to
computer was like, "Whoa!"
Yikes! And that was that was when I used to subscribe to like min.com or one of those sites for a month.
Showersex.com.
And I would just like download, and God, does that porn feel ancient?
The stuff from like the mid 2000s.
No,
Listen.
this is like the 2015 era. Like it still feels ancient.
Well,
I was thinking mid 2000s because I was thinking of Matt Rush.
Oh
So I
my
used to
God!
get so turned on by Matt Rush.
Colby
Then I go
Jansen.
back and I look at his videos. and
Colby
I'm like,
Jansen was the tits to me when I was younger too.
Dirk Caber still is one of my ultimates.
I'm still a Colby Jansen fan.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a scene with him and Dirk Caber where they're in this cabin. Oh,
Which porn Colby is it that got canceled because he was doing some questionable stuff? It wasn't Colby Jansen. It was an,
Was it
Okay,
not?
I was like, wait a minute.
Colby Keller, I think.
Colby Keller. That's the one.
Is Colby
Yeah.
Jansen still doing porn?
I think he is.
Oh,
He has
was
that
last
boxer.
I
He has
knew.
that cauliflower ear from when he was boxing. But I don't look at
Really? Oh my God, Colby was.
Yeah.
God, sorry, I'm like scrolling
Yeah.
through the
Scrolling
through Google now.
You're looking at porn.
I'm looking at the pornos.
looking
Guys,
at pornos.
I am looking at porn doing the show.
He's logged remotely into his office computer at work. He's like, "Oh
Ooh.
shit!"
I'm still on medicine. That I shouldn't look at that now.
Oh god!
It's like Scary Movie 3, Charlie Sheen. Do you remember that? His big boner at the front, or the big.
Oh,
that's Scary
yeah.
Movie 4.
That's
Sorry, that was
I
4.
think.
Because he
vaguely
accidentally
remember
took all that Viagra. And he got a
That's not
giant
good.
boner, and then the cat stuck to it, and he's like trying to knock it down. Then he falls out of his balcony and like lands dick first.
Was that before or after Tiger Blood made him crazy?
Honestly,
I think he was crazy without the tiger blood.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
well,
he was
yeah.
just. I think it was after we were told that, though.
Oh,
Or wait, was it? Fuck if I know.
is that
I
constructive?
don't know.
That actually might have been before he was on the news, doing the thing that I still say today, where he's like, "Winning." I still say that today.
Hey, here's some
Hey Jay,
constructive
you
criticism.
should stop saying that shit.
You should stop saying that.
Hey, it's either that or YOLO.
Ooh, go back to
Oh.
doing that.
Actually, don't do either. Here's some constructive criticism. Instead of saying winning or YOLO, consider jumping off of the building.
Wow.
That's constructive because the building is constructive.
I want you to know that will go down in history.
I've
You're
already
going to
forgotten.
open your history books years down the road and be like,
If I make
Anthony,
if
one
anything
time
I
said.
do right now makes it into a history book with all of the shit that's happening right now.
That's
Oof.
that, but then you know who wrote history. But what's
A white man again.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's basically going to be like a picture of me smiling, being innocent. And they'll be like, "This poor innocent man was bullied by a
Innocent?
giant man."
You're not even
Smiling,
innocent
looking
when you're
innocent.
Judgy J.
Hey!
I do okay.
I immediately flash back to Anthony. Do you love me? Baloney!
You know, that does make a strong case for keeping bologna in a fanny pack nearby at all times, though. Do you love me? Black!
Did you catch that as the ending clip of the episode last week?
Yes.
Pee on my leg.
Tell me it's raining.
That made me laugh out loud so much. I was like, I have to put it in here.
Oh, yeah, you have to put it in there.
I gotta put it in there. I like putting
I was
it
listening
in
to that
things.
commercial. We were in the car and we were on the way back from my grandma's, and we were listening to the commercial, and I had to like rewind the commercial. I was like, "Wait a minute, what's happening here?"
What'd
And
you
I gave
say?
it back,
What'd you say?
and I was listening. I was like, "This bitch," and then we got to like. I remember we were like halfway through it again. I was like, "I wonder how much of this he had to Google."
So this is the joke.
And then
that
I
you
was
guys
like,
about.
"What if he didn't have to Google any of it?" And then I got a little more horny for you, just a little bit.
This is that joke I
I
wanted to
verified
say.
things.
So, y'all think
I
that
knew these things, but I was like, let's just verify to make sure. Because I was like, oh, Hortonburger? What is that? What it's called?
I was like, okay, Jay knows some stuff.
I know shit.
Jay knows things.
I know shit, Anthony. Boop.
that reminds me of the joke that I was saving for this because of that commercial. So in the the acronym LGBT, the T is classically for transgender, but for J, I think it stands for transatlantic because you just can't get out of that damn voice to save your life.
I don't know why I love it so much. I had no idea what I was going to do with that commercial, and then out of the blue, I was like, oh, I'm going to do
made me
that.
think of
Oh.
Vic Michaelis on Dropout doing
Yeah.
Cassandra. Hello, it's me,
Cassandra.
Cassandra.
The only dark and stormy
I bet
thing
you thought your
on-
drink was the only dark and stormy you were gonna have. The only dark and stormy thing you were gonna have this night.
We just had a little accident happen.
Oh no!
My husband, James
Vanderbilt
Wellington III.
is dead.
He's dead.
That's a good little one. I've definitely seen that video quite a few times.
I love it so
How
much.
often do you
Vic
hear
is
that, Jay?
one of the funniest people alive.
I love her.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
queen.
Here's my constructive criticism of you, Beardos. If you aren't watching Dropout, you should be watching Dropout.
Here's my constructive criticism of you, Beardos. If you're not sharing us with your friends and expanding our listeners, what are you even doing?
If you're not exposing us to your friends,
If you're not exposing yourselves to us
I was just gonna say
and
that.
your friends,
we
what
were
are you
working our way
even
there.
doing?
And if you're not exposing yourself to your friends and exposing your friends to yourselves,
Some of you already exposed yourselves several years ago, and I did kind of appreciate it, but I'm just new to this.
we're not. Keep them coming
I'll keep them coming.
for your mama.
Now let's listen to DJ Dump Truck.
Ham Slimmer Slick.
God damn that commercial. Will ever leave my head.
Oh,
No.
Nope, it's committed.
and now
Just
for a
like
word
you're
from this
gonna
week's
be.
sponsor, 88.8 The Butt.
Oh, thank God we could reuse a commercial.
We should just do that for like whenever we don't want to make a commercial that week. Just use 88.8 The Butt.
Honestly,
It's just free
know what?
advertising.
Roll the tape.
we're doing it again this week, Beardos.
Show that beautiful bean
Happy
footage.
Thanksgiving, you fucks.
Oh, good morning, Butt Nation! Wake up every morning with your butt buddies, Fudgepacker Rick, Ham Slammer Slick, and DJ Dump Truck. Bringing you hot takes, dumb pranks, and stupid sound effects. Mission accomplished! And don't miss our signature segment, Buttcracker Dawn Calls, where we call Wake Up Your Grandma and fart into the phone.
Hello, is this my grandson?
Yeah, Grandma, I just wanted to call to tell you.
Oh my goodness!
So wake up every morning and listen to the Bud, because the butt should be the only thing on your mind.
I'm coming for you, Mama.
88.8 Eat the Butt, brought to you by iFartRadio.
You never say anything about the commercials anyway, so
Yeah,
you're
you don't
old
deserve
one.
us making new ones.
We've made how many hundreds of these episodes? Wait, 100 and
many?
some?
1.5,
don't
1
know.
and 3/4.
1.75.
We're almost at-
We have made 100 plus commercials just for you. Every one unique in and of itself, and you never say jack shit about it, so you're getting a replay.
You're getting a replay.
And I don't want to hear 88 point at the butt, so there.
I'm coming for you, mama.
I'm so glad I get to bring that back because I just. love
I
that commercial.
legitimately, we say that all the time around the house. We were playing
Yeah.
Mario Kart last night, and just like I would get up closer and be like, "I'm coming for you, mama."
And I'd be like, ugh. And then he hit me with a blue shell at one point. I was like, oh my goodness.
It's the most quoted commercial from Beards and Sundries in this household.
1,000%.
and it's recently new, so
Yeah, we just made it for this week's episode.
It's the backup noise from the construction equipment during the
Yeah.
DJ dump truck. It's so dumb, and you
Yes.
slotted it in like perfectly well to like just enough you could recognize that it's like a truck backing up, but it doesn't overpower the entire commercial. It's perfect.
I know. It's almost like I'm really pretty good at this.
Sound editing, yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Well,
it's
let's not go too far.
no, I'm really good at this. Thank you. Moving on. I
Well, Jay.
accept the criticism.
Do we have any Beardo submitted sundries this week, Jay?
Actually, no. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, God damn it.
No, we have plenty actually.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. First, we heard from Derek with the good beard. Anyway. Derek said, "Hey Beardos, I'm happy to hear that none of you ran in horror after seeing Derek with the no beard. I was not expecting the full screen treatment though." I don't know if you watched the video, but you were like, "And now it's full screen," and I went, "Woof," and I zoomed right in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, we did. We watched it. Because I remember being like, we're going to put it here, or maybe here, or maybe we'll just put it on the whole screen.
Boom.
He
I
continues.
love narrating things that I know are graphically possible and then like later doing them.
Oh yeah, whenever like I was in a good mood, I thought about like popping the picture around, but it was too much work. So anyways,
It does be annoying, yeah.
he continues to say, "I was in New York City for an extended weekend with friends. I want to share a Beardo submitted something to check out. If you have a chance, I definitely recommended Oh Mary. Oh, I want to go see that.
Oh God, I want to see it so
Yeah.
bad.
And I
We
really
have
want to
some-
see it because right now Mary was played by Jane Krakowski.
Yeah, we have a couple
Oh,
of friends
yeah.
who were there right now, and they just saw it last night. I want to hear about it.
I want to see that, and I want to see Book of Mormon.
Have you not seen it?
Anyways, nope, not.
You haven't
yet.
seen
That's
it?
surprising.
It was here in the city, and I forgot to buy tickets.
Oh, Jay, it's
So good.
fantastic.
I know. That's why I was like, I fucking want to see it. Anyways, he continues with the character of Mary Todd. The character of Mary Todd Lincoln was also played by Jinx Monsoon earlier this year. It was hilarious. I also saw Operation Mincemeat, which I thought was amazing because 5 individuals played several characters with no regard to gender. I also saw The Rockette Show. Their synchronization is mesmerizing.
Crazy.
And it made it to the village to get my photo in front of the Stonewall Inn. See picture attached, and here is your picture there. Can you see it?
Oh,
There it goes.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
such a good beard.
I love this next part. He says, "Finally, leave Jay alone. He can pronunciate his words as he sees fit."
No,
He sure
Derek,
can.
I won't be doing that.
I can do it.
I will agree with you, Derek. He can.
He sure does
So
something.
he does.
And then he says, "Now I need to find some food because I am hungry after most of that episode. Very few of the foods featured in the game made me hungry."
Yeah.
Hugs and tugs. Derek with a good beard.
Well, thanks,
Dad.
Daddy.
And then next, Joe, you'll be so happy that we heard from UK Michael had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. I think I want to make that intro again, just the exact same thing. All right. Said, hello, Jay. Here's a voicemail and some questions for you to read out. The voicemail, I told him, will show up on December 7th's episode, just FYI.
Okay.
I was like, hey, Michael, we actually had listeners submit stuff, so
Keep it coming.
thank you. Keep them coming, Mama. He said, for listener content, hello, lads. Sorry I haven't been very communicative, but it's been a busy time with the sheep and goats going into their respective breeding seasons. I assume a giggle or the like from that. Breeding. Breeders. Calving starting early, the weather changing here, and so the work to prepare for winter continues to be a bit for the farm or the plants in my case. But here are a few questions for you to talk about. Can you name the breed of cattle in this video? Anthony should go last. He did the equivalent to our young farmers in the UK. I will send the second email an answer, which I got the email, and I'm going to see if you guys know what this is.
Wait, I thought you were guessing too.
Oh, I saw it, and I immediately knew what it was, so I don't really need to guess. Sorry.
Fuck you.
No, this is what happens when you grow up on ranches.
So I'm supposed to guess what this is?
You're supposed to guess what type of cow this is.
That is an Ow Now brown cow.
Ah, very close.
Very close.
I know.
Man, it's been a long time. Is that a Hereford?
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the layman's term, I guess.
Which is funny because he said it's. How did his email go? Let me check that.
This is really good
it's a
revenge for the
traditional-
Who's That Pokemon J for me.
It's a traditional. He says pronounced Hereford here in my neck of the woods, which I think the pronunciation we technically are supposed to say in America is Hereford, but I always grew up saying
Yeah,
Hereford.
we call it Hereford.
Hereford,
Yeah, because
yeah.
of where we grew up. Yeah.
Because we're redneck trash.
Basically.
Well-
yeah. Are we saying Holstein correctly?
Holstein.
Holstein.
Which yeah, it's a female calf, everyone, so that way you don't mix it up with a bull. That the bull's got the junk.
It. You can remember the bull because it can come for you, mama.
And for the millennials of you, what is the correct choice of valor, mystic or instinct? It's okay. Hold on. Why am I trying to adjust my contacts like glasses?
You went straight for your face as if you were wearing glasses. And you were so surprised that you weren't wearing
I was
them.
like, where are they?
Did you try to pinch to zoom your own eyeball?
Yeah.
He's
Hold on, I gotta get closer to my screen. It's. Oh, that's an exclamation point. Okay.
Jay, sound it out. Christ.
Zoom. Control scroll. Do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're on a Mac. Command scroll.
Just. Oh my god. Okay. It is. No, let me get back to that sentence now.
Epic fail.
I feel like he's missing a T.
What
I
are
think
you
it's
talking
Articuno.
Is this
Arctic
like for
Uno.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Go?
This is
Yeah,
a Pokemon thing.
I think
yeah.
so.
Articuno.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like-
Arctic Uno.
I remember this from my ex being a Pokemon. I can't believe I remembered that.
Okay, so
Hopefully,
what's
Joe and
he
okay,
trying
anyways.
to say?
Let me. And for the millennials of you, what is the correct choice of valor, mystic or instinct? And then in parentheses it says it's Articuno. Hopefully, Joe and Anthony can enlighten Jay.
If he means
So-
Articuno is the mascot for Team Mystic, which is
For
correct.
Mystic, which is correct.
Yeah.
That's the right team. Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I just remember that name.
Yeah.
But
no. In that, like, a lot of people picked Valor, but
Which is
So,
Moltres.
whatever.
the reason why I got thrown off is because it's spelled RICUNO in the email. And I was like, what is that? And then whenever I was catching I caught the vibe of it, and I was like, I need to remember
You
how
got the
this
context
is.
clues? You got the
Surprisingly, I
context clues,
did.
Which is surprising.
He didn't type this on a big screen, so I get it.
Sent from my LG smart fridge.
Michael, I'm sorry if Jay detracted from the point of your email for whatever all of that was.
Wow. All right. So it's my fault. Anyways, that is all for now, question-wise. I could try to come up with more if wanted. Also, I think Joe should be in the burn book. Wow, I fucking need to increase this font.
It says
Also,
J.
I think Joe should be in the burn book because I messaged him via Instagram in September regarding mac and cheese recipes, but I've yet to have a reply. ... And yet,
And we've got a great mac and cheese
he
recipe.
talks about how he messages John, the Greek god, on a regular basis. Is the fame
Your
of
words,
the
Michael.
is
Your
the
words.
fame of the podcast getting to him, or does he not wish to mix with the lower classes and their book sockless status? Jay, Anthony, thoughts. This was a great email for this topic.
Actually, I think that Michael is 100% correct.
Ooh, yeah.
Michael,
there it
you did
is.
really well. This was
September
the best message
22nd.
to read.
Ooh. Oh, what day
But
is
you know
it
what?
today?
You know-
November
Shut
17th?
up.
But you know what?
It's been almost 2 months. Oh,
Michael was still an astute gentleman and said, "Hope you all are well, Michael."
Now,
but
okay.
parentheses,
now,
hope Jay and Anthony are a little better.
now, okay. Listen.
Finally, I get put on some pedestal.
Listen, his message sent on September 22nd at 4:33 p.m. says, "Hello, this is Michael, the farmer from the UK on the podcast. Hope this finds you well. I've been meaning ask if you have any good mac and cheese recipes you'd be willing to shear." And I thought he was talking about sheep, so I didn't think it was serious. I swear it says shear.
Do you know this man has been for 2 months? He's been starving with no mac and cheese recipe, and you
He's wanted
fucking
mac and cheese and you've been-
deprived him.
And the sheep are
Listen.
fucking,
You know-
and they're loud.
Here's my constructive criticism, Joe.
This is just sheer
Read your
madness.
goddamn messages.
I don't have any
This
recipes
is
I
why
want to
we
shear.
have 8 listeners.
Well, we do have a
Honestly.
wonderful one that I'll send to you directly. Okay? Okay?
I was going to say, we have this Instant Pot mac and cheese recipe that's really good, and
Yes.
you had to wait 2 extra months to try it
It's worth the wait.
because of Joe. You could have been making it for 2 months straight while the sheep were fucking.
Yeah.
You could have made it for 2 months gay.
But here you are, starving because of Joe.
Starving. Okay, so who's next? Thanks,
Well,
Michael.
lastly, we heard
Thank you,
from
Michael.
John from New York City. City.
Forgot about the fart.
I missed it.
Oh, God, this is such small font. Command. Oh, God, is that... Oh, God, how do you... It doesn't work. Oh, okay.
Oh, it doesn't work on Mac?
It didn't work on mine. I don't know what I did wrong.
I know.
All right. Get ready. I gotta get these eyes big. All right. John
Try
said...
Command Shift Plus. Command Shift Plus.
that
No,
one
One of
that's
those
not gonna do it.
rectangular magnifying
Oh,
glasses.
God, my computer is on fire.
Get a magnifying glass.
Anyways, it says, "Hello, you beautiful bearded men. Apologies for my silence.
This is
I'm
nicer
gonna
than his
read
normal
it.
email start.
I'm gonna read this exactly how I wrote it. I feel off the wagon of your episodes and now just picking them back up. It's fascinating to hear episodes from June when you all were talking political things, knowing what we know now. Anyway, I'm emailing you with some of my thoughts on the episodes I've caught up on. They go back to May 25th. Sorry, not sorry. So here's part one of my thoughts with timestamps. 3 gays, 1 gorilla. 20 minutes and 48 seconds in, he says, "Fuck you, Joe, but thanks for the shout out." 22 minutes and 40 seconds in, You all are welcome for creating this iconic jingle for Derek. Spelling? Mm-hmm. 5639. Yes, the Jody jingle is a producer's reference. And 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 34 seconds. I need to see this GIF. Sorry for saying Shane instead of Shanae. Oh. Which, it's funny, like, listening to or reading this, because I'm like, I don't remember any of these episodes. I do remember talking about the producer's reference for Jody's, though. All right.
I forget immediately what we talk about in the episode.
Oh, my God. That's why, like, editing, it's like a whole new show for me. Episode absolutely not, but fabulous. 56 minutes and 42. Thank you, Joe and Anthony, for the compliments on my Jody jingle. For once.
You're welcome.
An hour and 23 minutes and 47 seconds. I listened to this after Halloween, but next year I might dress up as Laurie Metcalf.
Oh, yes. Which version?
Jackie.
I was thinking whatever her character was from Desperate Housewives with the gun.
Oh, my God.
Carolyn Bixby.
Basically Jackie.
That's it.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see. Episode Cruising the Carnival. 2 minutes and 36 seconds. This isn't a mention about me, but what's with the repeat intros? Who edited this?
I remember that.
Who did edit that one?
It wasn't me.
Episode the one where we do this again. If you know, you know. Oh, boo-hoo. Recording 2 episodes in one day. Try recording 4 episodes in a day. And having to do everything for your podcast yourself.
When I was recording the podcast, we had to walk uphill, barred ways, and
You know what? And I, unlike Joe, I'm going to let you vent. You're
that
right
was my
for feeling
flat
that.
about this email. Flat.
I love Sharps and Flats. It's a really good show segment.
Episode Villains Out, which that's the end of season 6. 48 minutes and 44 seconds. Anthony, am I a raccoon on crack? I'm confused. Excuse me while I raid your trash cans, otherwise known as Joe.
Lift the lid off.
Actually, I do vaguely remember saying something like that about you, John.
Episode Get In Bitches at season 7. 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 46 seconds. He says, see above, Anthony, which is our last reference. Episode Beards and Sundries TV at 45 minutes and 26 seconds. Correction, that was 80 Bryant's dresser. Costume designer is a different job. Oh, it was whenever I think I talked about that skit where they ran out and tried to change her outfit too fast.
See, John, this is why you got to keep up with the podcast so you can correct us in like real time, because otherwise it's completely ineffective.
Yeah, other's
we're not going to learn it.
Yeah,
barely
you started with
remember
season
last
6. This is the 21st episode of season 7.
This is why we had to have HR in the first place, because you were expecting us to learn from our mistakes.
Yeah. Boo. He says at 59 minutes and 55 seconds. Do I still need to make an intro for Ray? I clearly haven't gotten that far.
Yes.
Where's Ray?
I mean, I always say yes.
Ray.
Ray. John boy?
Let's see. 1 hour and 21 seconds. Anthony did not, in fact, reach out to me. I forgot. I have the receipts. Or he forgot. I have the receipts. Which
No. This is going back to saying, like, I should 100% reach out to him, and then I didn't do that because, again, I don't remember which episode I said this in, but I know one recently I did. My brain does this awesome thing where if I say that I'm going to do something, or if I think I'm about doing something, my brain thinks that we've done it.
I will say, when we're on these shows, it's almost like we go into actor's mode, and I am, like, on stage, and then the moment we stop recording, I forgot everything I possibly could have said or done.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Every time.
That's why I don't ever make commitments on this show.
Well, I said what I'm pretty sure I said.
But yes, I'll marry you.
I haven't heard from John, but then I was like, I could also text him myself. I could do that. And then I didn't do that.
I'll text John. Hold on, let me do it right now while I'm on screen because I
texted him. He texted me the other day, and we had a conversation about Dropout. Which
whoops, wrong John.
Again,
I don't want to mess with that, John.
John
boy.
Stalker.
John boy. Oh wait, I can do it in group chat. That's right. We did this last time. Just checking up on you because we are following through with what we say these days.
Now, don't
Let's
go
not go
spinning.
too far.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's not get crazy, Jerry.
We're not
Hold
doing
on.
New Year's resolutions yet.
Just this time.
You know, we've done pretty well with our New Year's resolutions, I will say.
I have done well with mine. All right. And then last episode, Millennials equals New Boomers. At 30 minutes and 35 seconds, he says, thank you for the shout-out, Jay. That was a fun episode we recorded. Wait, have Joe and Anthony seen Thoroughly Modern Millie?
No.
I have it on DVD now, and I'm happy to send it to you so you can
I'm
understand.
sure you have it on like Laserdisc or some shit.
I
Wait, do we
literally-
have a copy of Drop Dead Gorgeous for Jay?
I have it.
Yeah, he has it.
Well, then we'll save our own, bitch.
Yeah, if I can save it.
We have a friend who purchases them wherever he finds them. So like we went to this vintage like toy store the other day and he found like 3 copies and bought all 3 of them.
Oh.
Because it's not
Well, because
streaming
they're hard to
anywhere.
find. Yeah.
I don't remember how I've had mine for several years, though.
Of course you have.
I know. It was an iconic movie to me when I was a kid. Anyways, to finish John's email, he said, also, I'm planning on making a redo of John from Grease's theme. Stay tuned for that. John.
Ooh. That's exciting.
I love that for us.
Well, thanks, John,
And-
from New York City. City.
John just responded. He goes, I can hear that text. Oh, yeah, and I just saw the text from Joe. Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta.
I was hoping you'd see that on your screen.
I'm assuming you read my email, John says, and I'm like, just did.
Live.
This convo is also on air.
It's also being recorded for training purposes.
I wish we could have a little ticker down here, like if we were having it pop up.
Oh, if I was screen recording, I absolutely could. I want. That's gonna be too much editing. I'm not gonna.
No,
commit
it's
to
too
that.
much
Never
work. No. Mm-mm. No, we have lives.
I can tell you that's too much editing.
mind. He's like, I'm looking forward to this whenever I get to this episode, and I'm like, so
So,
Next year?
2028,
So
we're going to get an
drag
email where
her,
it's season
slay
10.
her.
everyone
Here's
gets
some
to listen to
constructive
how.
criticism for John.
And he's like, probably. Everyone gets to listen to how catty we get to be live. John says also, hi, Joe.
Hi.
Listen.
Excuse me?
That's my sharp of your
Listen to
email.
The
Sharp.
episode for
He said
his
also hi
response.
Joe, but he didn't say hi me. Wow.
That's why he said it.
Anyways,
Whatever. I'll
that
remember
is
this.
all of user content this week, which was probably the longest user content segment we've had in, I don't know, forever.
I have one.
Wow.
I have a quick one.
Oh my God, Joe.
Oh
More.
my God. It's a quick one. All right. Well, I did hear from. Oh shit! They're right next to each other. All right. Sorry. All right. We heard from.
Hey guys, it's been a while.
That's his voicemail. Hang on. Okay. We heard from. Whoa! There it is.
Oh my goodness, we just heard from John. Not me, but John from Greece.
Okay.
Anything else real quick?
Oh,
You got anything else?
Yeah, plenty.
you want to just click more buttons?
He texted me at 5:55 this morning, which was about noon for him, so it makes sense. He said, "Just finished the episode. On Saturday, I had to go downtown for some exams, and the city center was full of men with kilts. I thought I was dreaming. I later found out we were playing against them at football." And then he said, "Soccer. But it was a pleasant surprise nonetheless. Also, my first time was with a girl at the ripe old age of 23 at the beach of a hotel." That's first time. Sex.
Wow.
Right. No, I assumed it was sex.
I said, "It's a sign. You've got to pull the trigger and get a kilt. Then you'll have to do a cartwheel in it. For science, of course. And sex on the beach? It's not just a drink, apparently. It's always been something that sounds hot until the sand gets involved." And he said, "We were on a beach towel." And I said, "Oh, okay. All right, cool."
I was like, sand gets everywhere. Look at that bag that's in your closet right now that you know was on the beach like 8 years ago. There's still
There's
sand.
sand in it.
Oh my God, I know. I remember the first time and last time I tried to have sex on the beach. Sand everywhere.
Sand everywhere.
I just got drunk.
And when you're gay, you also have to do lube.
Oh, God.
sandy lube.
Yeah, no, it's awful. It's awful.
Before
Who's
we go
doing
on,
this?
John said, so do I need to put effort into the other John from Grease jingle? Answer live on air.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
2 out of 3 Podcast hosts recommend.
And the third one has eyebrows that are doing him no favors.
You can't listen to a guy with wild eyebrows and a triangular beard.
I've been doing it for 3 years now.
And so have our 8 listeners.
Hey, we got
4 of which we heard from today.
50%
All right,
of our
so I'm in
listeners
the
are
burn book
here.
this week, apparently.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah,
Well, then-
fuck you.
Okay. I'm sorry I didn't send Michael the recipe for Instant Pot macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, he's starving. There are people starving in Europe because of you.
Probably. I am a fat white American. I mean,
I'm gonna make sure I leave that gap in there of just no sound.
Yeah, you
after I
need the
said
gap.
that.
The gap is somewhere.
mind the gap.
Mind the gap, Joe.
No, you just need to put a little, one of these in there.
I'm honestly surprised you got it right the first time.
Yeah,
I've heard that before.
thought we were gonna sit here for 5 minutes.
That's why I'm in the burn book. I can't pick the fucking right media clip to use.
This is why we don't let you run the media board, Joe.
Who run the board? Not
I
me.
did okay.
Not it.
All right. So, is it time to move on to game time?
Yeah, let's go on.
Yeah,
This
let's
is a
do
long
it.
episode.
I was gonna say we probably don't need to linger too long on the game time either.
So, Jay, you had an idea for this, right?
Anthony agreed to it, and I want to hear his side.
Oh yeah, so I was just thinking that we could give constructive criticism to, maybe people like Donald Trump. We give some people our opinions. Maybe specifically we could do Donald Trump.
Donald, I want you to look deep inside. Deep inside. And accept who you are.
Ew.
Just a knob
Ew.
jockey. A Clinton knob jockey.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. It's 2025,
that?
and we're hearing about another Bill Clinton sex scandal.
There's literally a picture of Donald grabbing Bill's junk. Bill
Yeah.
Clinton's junk. So now
Like over the clothes or naked?
it's over the clothes. Well, that I know. of.
oh,
So that's first base, or
That's I think that's like running to first base.
Oh, I
So
think
you're
that's up
not
to.
at
I
first
think
base yet.
no. I think that's like up to bat whenever you're in gay world.
But I will say my
that's just
you're still sitting at the bench. My
There's
favorite
also
meme
an
that
email, right? That says that Trump sucked Bubba or something like that.
yeah, which they're making the connection that Bill Clinton's nickname was always Bubba.
Uh,
Yeah,
No
it's
way.
insane. And my favorite meme that I've seen from it has been Donald Trump in like a black wig and a blue dress, and it says Danica Lewinsky. And I just want him to just stop having internal homophobia.
I want it to be that Family Guy cutaway where it's Bill Clinton with Peter in bed, and he's like, "Wow, you are good. You are real good," and it's just Donald Trump instead.
God, it has been a wild weekend after those emails. 22,000 emails were released or so.
Yeah, apparently, and so this
Or
has
pages,
been, I
whatever.
think, the only time in my life recently that I've regretted maybe a little bit being away from the news and social media.
It's been so fun.
But
Now, how many
like,
of them
getting
are
some
Old Navy
tangential
coupons?
stuff? But I'm also getting the vibe that all of the emails were things like you know how a lot of the right wing conspiracy theorists were like, oh man, they're trafficking these kids in these pizzerias, and you go in and you ask for a calzone, and that actually means that you want an 8-year-old. But in reality, they're doing this just like, hey, it was really cool of you last weekend to let me fuck that 8-year-old. Will you let me have pictures of that 8-year-old?
Hold on, Anthony. Megyn Kelly discussed this on air. It wasn't.
I don't give a shit what Megyn
like
Kelly says.
Trump was doing 8-year-olds. He's not a pedophile because he was looking at and working with 15-year-olds, and that is not a pedophile. And I was
said
like,
that?
oh yes. And I'm like, oh my god. The right wing has gotten so focused
they're
on defending Trump
excusing
that they're
pedophilia.
excusing sexual
They
abuse
said we have to
of
protect
minors.
kids, except for whenever it's from us.
Because because what they're doing is they're pulling the technicality thing here, and I don't actually want to look it up because I just don't want that on my browsing history.
No.
But up until like 10, 11 or something like that, it's pedophilia. And then there's the pre-puberty, or the like 11 through 13 or 12 or so, where it's
not pedophilia?
ebophilia. And then
What the fuck is that?
13 or 14 through 17 or so, it's hebophilia. I don't fully remember the words.
It's
but
child
made words up for
porn.
this?
It's technically different layers
No.
of
no.
pedophilia.
It's
It's
all
just
under the same
pedophilia.
umbrella of
But
pedophilia.
they are using that as a defense in a way. They're like, well, it's not pedophilia if
Why
you are
are
above
they
a certain
like
age.
this?
Because you've committed too much into something and you have to stick to it and defend it until your death. It's very much like...
making
But
it
it's
worse?
killing the rest of us too.
It's very much like Nazis being like, we're going to support Hitler right up until we just have to take the cyanide pill. And
I want the. Can
here's
they
the
do the
pill.
Jesus.
Will you take the pill?
Will you just go for it?
Here's the
go
pill.
ahead and bite down.
Okay,
It's
so
been
anyway,
a wild time.
Wow,
This game is so fun.
this game is so fun.
I just
Damn, I don't
just
know what
thought
my
you were all going to be up
criticism
to
is.
date, so I didn't.
No,
think we-
no, I'm learning a lot right now.
Or at all.
You know what? I think that's good.
I
we
think
did
this
it.
is
I
actually.
think I'm good.
I think
I
it's
think
a
I'm
fun
good.
game learning from this. So
I
sorry.
think I hear the music coming
The
back
game this
on.
week was catching up on the news.
Yep. Think I'm good. Music's coming back on, and
Now you got some great topics of conversation for Thanksgiving with the family.
You're gonna love your MAGA family.
go call our hotline real quick, preferably while you're around your MAGA family. Leave a
Have them
voicemail.
call us.
Yeah, please. Let them explain to me how fucking a 15-year-old
I-
isn't pedophilia.
Please, for the love of God, call us and let us know the defense that you've come up with, or that your family's come up with.
Good lord. Oh my god. Anyways, 405-999-2242 and leave that explanation and we will tear you apart on air.
I'm now regretting what I wrote for my outro. But, and Beardos, it's time for us to offer helpful resources to our family and friends. So it's time to go. If you would like to help us out, go and subscribe to the podcast so you can get reminders every Sunday when we release a new episode. We also post frequent updates on all of our social media sites for any additional sundries that we add to the market.
And don't forget to rate us 5 stars and leave a review. Those reviews are what gets found by more listeners like you. And if each one of you could expose your friends to this podcast while you're exposing yourself to your friends, that'd be pretty cool.
Why don't you go expose yourself on our socials? Facebook, Instagram.
I was like,
all that
are you
shit.
going to regret that?
You're the ones that won't get you
expose-
banned.
Yeah, fuck. There's not that many that listen. It's fine. Go
Are we on
expose
Blue
yourself
Sky?
on our email at beardsandsundries@gmail.com. And then you can go buy merch to expose yourself in on beardsandsundries.com. I know. I love that for us.
So, from the three of us very critical shop clerks here at the Beards and Sundries Market, make sure to...
Seriously, this time, love yourself.
Because we think that you should continue to love yourself. And that's our criticism this week. Bye, Beardos.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Nobody listen to Anthony. He's a bitch.
Hey.
And he's like, I'll take some carne asada. And the guy, like, at the drive-thru's like...